There's a great episode of South Park where Stan ends up losing, his girlfriend Wendy, and he becomes a lame goth kid, or another term for it would be a black pillar or a doomer. And the episode ends with Butters, who also lost a crush, and instead of being a gay little whiny goth kid, Butters, he lets his feelings out and he gets over it and keeps moving on. And that's the problem with a lot of mostly millennials who are unemployed and Zoomers who are crybabies on the internet. Because the thing is, these people need to get over whatever bad situation there is. You know what? I was depressed too at one point. I grew up poor, and when I joined the army, I ended up getting depressed. But you know what I did instead of being poor and being depressed? I pretty much decided to get over it. You know, things are temporary, and I know that's very obvious information, but it's true. I'm speaking from someone who's also dealt with depression and all that other gay stuff. But if you want your life to change for the better, you need to go and make an attempt for it instead of being a crybaby on the internet. Trust me, being a crybaby doomer online is not going to make your life better. You will become a miserable, boring person with no true character whatsoever. You'll become predictable, you'll become lame, and over time, you know, just nobody will like you. And even if you think you're in a situation where nobody would like you at all, you know, I just want to say that that's not true. There are 8 billion people on this earth. So if you think you're in a situation, so if you're a doomer, for example, and you think everybody hates you, that's not the case at all. But hey, man, becoming a doomer would definitely accelerate that process because nobody wants to hang around with a boring doomer. There is no logical reason to become a doomer at all. Like, evolution did not program you to be a little bitch baby on the internet. If you're feeling depressed and whatnot, understandable, it happens. But you need to make an attempt to better yourself. There is nothing that I hate more than doomers on the internet or black pillars or whatever who go online and complain and cry like they're in a third world African country or nothing or something like that. No, bitch. You are an American or a European or Australian. You live in a first world country. You have way more opportunities for mental health, for finances than many other third world countries. I know America is not a perfect place, but still, becoming a doomer because you have some sort of, trivial problem that you could easily get over, it's just lame. You don't like your bad situation, do something about it. You don't live in the jungle or something. You have plenty of access to resources, you know? Be better, okay? Because as someone who also grew up poor and does sometimes deal with depression, you just got to get the fuck over it, man. Like, go get some help, let out your feelings, and then try to better yourself. It's not that hard. In fact, people have been doing it for 2,000 fucking years.